Let me introduce you to what might be your next business idea: baby cakes. These mini loaves are bakery style, rich, but still very inexpensive to put together and will rake in a decent amount of profit. So let's get started with this simple recipe. These are coffee beans. I'm going to add some hot water to dissolve it and then I'll set it aside. For me, this is one of the flavors of my baby cakes. I'll leave in the description box other flavors you can also try out. Because this is a business idea video, I would advise that you stick to maybe three or four flavors, see how the market is going, and then you can introduce other flavors as well. So for now, let's set this coffee aside and then get started with the basic recipe. I have in my bowl some softened butter. By that I mean the margarine rather was not in the fridge. Okay, it is just room temperature margarine. I'm going to go ahead and add some sugar. Wait, don't worry, the sugar is not that much. Okay, once you start with the recipe, you would know what I'm talking about. So I'll mix these two ingredients together till they are well combined. I'm not using any special tools. You can use a whisk if you want, but like I said, this is a business idea, and I just want to show you that you can achieve this very delicious cake just by using a bowl and a whisk or even a wooden spatula or a spoon, whatever it is that you want to use to mix the ingredients. Okay. So mix the margarine and sugar till they're well combined and they are giving off a very pale yellow. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and add some eggs. So these eggs are room temperature eggs. Okay. If you keep your eggs in the fridge or if you're one that does that, okay, just take the eggs out of the fridge, put it in ordinary water for maybe about 10 minutes so that they get back to room temperature. So for this particular recipe I am using, you can get three baby cakes out of it. Later on, I'll show you the pan I use for this recipe. You can make them smaller or bigger, but these aluminum pans are great if you're a business person, you want to start something very small, and they are so inexpensive. They come in a pack of 10, I believe. Yeah. And you can find them in a lot of shops, especially in Ghana. Okay. I'll show them to you as the video progresses. And also, if I've not mentioned it already, in the description box, I'll leave a detailed cost breakdown. It includes your cost price, your selling price, how you're going to divide this recipe and get your profits. Okay. And the amazing part of this recipe is that you don't have to bother about frostings, which can be expensive sometimes when added to the cakes. Okay. So this is a very basic recipe you can tweak at your will and then have a variety of flavors to sell. I've added some vanilla essence. You can do any flavoring or essence of choice. Okay. Next, I'm going to be adding my dry ingredients. Please make sure to sift your dry ingredients. For the bakery style, you need some cornstarch or cornflour. Okay, that is what I'm adding first, and then I'm going to go in and add my all-purpose flour bit by bit. Like I said, make sure you sift all your ingredients, the dry ones, of course, before using them. It helps with aeration of the cake. It also helps to make sure that all the ingredients, the dry ones, of course, are distributed very evenly into your batter. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Yasmi, and you're welcome to my kitchen taste and bloom. Please subscribe and join this amazing blooming family because I guarantee you you're not going to regret it at all. Okay. I'll be also going in with some baking powder and a pinch of salt. When you're baking, please do not skip on the salt. It elevates all the other ingredients, especially the sugar or sweetener you add into your baked goods, okay? And you don't want this to taste overly sugary or sweet, if I may put it that way. So just a bit of balance with your salt is very essential. Do not skip it, even if you use salted butter or margarine, which already has salt in there. Okay. So up until this point, I'm still using my whisk, but at the point that we are now, it's a bit difficult. So I'm going to set the whisk aside and then I'll use my spatula to continue mixing. But then before that, I'm going to add my milk. Remember in the beginning, I said this was quite inexpensive, but we still want to have a rich recipe. So of course, we are adding all the richness in there, okay? So at this point, of course, I'll be putting aside my whisk and then I'll introduce my spatula to put everything together. There's one last ingredient which I'll talk about pretty soon, okay? So stay with me. Please like this video if you haven't done that already. Let me know in the comment section if this is a business venture you'd like to start. And if you need any pointers as well, I'm also here to guide you, okay? But like I said, check the description box for all the breakdowns I can't mention in this video, okay? So just click below the title and then you see all the written down material you need if you're interested in making a business out of this video. So as you can see, I'm using my spatula to fold the butter beautifully. You don't want to overmix this or else your cake will become too dense and your customers are not going to enjoy it at all. You want this to be moist and still rich by the time you are done, okay? Next and the last ingredient I'm adding is oil. Yes, for a business like cake, you'd want to add some oil to improve the moistness of the cake, okay? You don't want the cake to be hard or too dense, if that makes sense. So the addition of the oil helps that texture, the right bakery style texture you like, okay? At this point, your mixture is ready, okay? You would want your oven to be preheating at 180 degrees Celsius and just leave it for about 10 minutes. Once it's hot, then you pop in your cake mixtures. So like I mentioned in the beginning, this is a basic recipe which you can turn into a lot of other flavors. For me, I'm going to be doing three, but let me introduce you to the aluminum foil pan I'm going to be using for these cakes. That's why I'm calling them baby cakes, okay? Because they are small, but they are full of flavor and nice texture, very rich as well, okay? So I'll be dividing my batter into three, not necessarily producing three distinct flavors. So, of course, the first one is the basic vanilla cake, okay? And the next one, I'll be adding some sprinkles or confetti for that birthday vibe, or if you want something fun for your kids to enjoy. And then for the third one, I'm going to be using my coffee that I mixed in the beginning to create another flavor profile for the coffee lovers. In the description box, I've also written out a couple of other flavors you can play around with, okay, so that your cakes are not boring. So maybe you can try different flavors each month and then see how it goes. Then you know which one to stick to or which one your customers prefer, okay. And also, I forgot to mention the aluminum foil pans I showed you, they come with lids. So you can see that you don't need any special packaging for these cakes, except maybe a package to put the cake inside when you're done. But depending on what you want to present as your packaging, also, you might want to tweak your selling price a bit. I've given you that idea also in the write up in the description box. So please check it out if this is a business you'd like to venture into. So all my three cake pans are ready. I'm going to pop them into the oven like I said. Because these are small, they take anywhere between 25 to 30 minutes to get ready, okay? So once they're out, make sure they are completely cooled down before you package them, okay? I made this for the house, so I took them out of the pans obviously, just to let you know how beautiful they look when they are out of the baking pan. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the video. Thank you for joining me today, and until we meet again, as always, keep blooming.